Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm Ekamac. This is Let's Play Tokyo Mirage Sessions. This is an intermission. Hey, Itsuki. I've got the first line of your missions to help you on the rise to stardom. First is a dance lesson with Barry. The other's going to be a secret. It'll be at Azume Lesson Studio. You know, the place where you and Tsubasa had your first lesson. Yeah, she's gonna mark it on the map for us. Barry says you can come by any time. It's fine if you want to walk around the city or help out some other people until you feel like heading to your lesson. One more thing. I dug out a laptop and left it on one of the desks in the office. I think it'll come in handy for keeping in contact with everyone. Give it a try if you want. There is a period of time between each chapter called intermission, where nothing of significance will happen. During intermission, you can spend your time doing requests and side stories. You can end it by visiting the Azume Lesson Studio. Side stories are personal stories of your cast members. They progress regardless of the story being told in the current chapter. In a side story, Itsuki will support his friends in their show business pursuits and deepen his bonds with them. The side story will begin when a cast member whose stage rank has reached a certain level sends you an invitation on topic. You can obtain skills in side stories that will be useful in battle and your investigations, so highly recommend that you pursue them. So yeah, interesting thing to this game is that it actually has dedicated chapters for its filler content. So naturally, whenever one of these comes along, I'm going to just focus on doing them. So, Tiki. We have Deathbringer. We have a Radiant skill. We have a Carrier Radiant skill. Another one. Kyria has a lot of things that she wants. Sorry, Itsuki, mistyped something. Just forget you saw it. Got your topic username from Tsubasa. If there's anything I need to contact you about, I'll do it on here. A new side story is available. Hey, Itsuki, they're gonna hold auditions for a new character in Raiga. So, for preparation, I need to get hyped up. Wanna go watch the show with me? It'll be at Central Street in Shibuya. And yeah, it's a side passage to the opposite of the dance studio. Before we get into that, we do have to go over some things, such as... very important, we have Kyria now. And we have casting. See, this game actually has a pretty small battle party. People in the off party, you can only have 3 people in battle at a time, whoever it is that you have off to the side here. They can't... Okay, so as far as I know, they'll earn less than other people in the party, but they still earn experience. I just don't know the specifics of what's what. Let's have a closer look at our new party member though. Top of the charts, Kyria Kuruno and Tharja as her Mirage. What is it with this game throwing in all my S ranks? I S-ranked Tharja on my first playthrough of Awakening, which was my first Fire Emblem game ever. Because I can't help it, I have a weakness for the dark gothic type. I didn't know she was a stalker yet. And then I S-ranked Tiki and the Crom just for curiosity's sake. And I'm pretty sure I've S-ranked Anna at some point or another. Actually, more importantly, she's a caster. She learns absolutely no physical skills, but she can combo into other people's skills. Her main element is ice, but I think she learns just about anything and everything. And just in case, the iron rod. Yeah. Either way, we've got to go deal with Tuma, but I also want to fuse those new items because we need to make sure that we're always earning things towards we have to make sure we're always getting experience for our weaponry towards new skills and cutscene, I guess. Oh right, we have to meet our Mirage. Some things never change.
ダメだよ、サーリャ。お兄ちゃんと仲良くなりたいなら、見てるだけじゃなくて話しかけないとだよ。
後ろから見ているだけじゃダメなの？
ちゃんと向かい合ってお話しした方が楽しいよ。
あなたもそう思う
？You can stare, I guess.
後ろからも悪くない。
本当？
あ、
気に入ったわ、あなた。キリアの次に気をかけて見守ってあげる。背後から。
よし、俺の背中はサーリャに任せたから。
お任せあれ。
もう、お兄ちゃん変なとこで優しいんだから。ダメだよ。お話しするときは顔見ながらじゃなきゃ。
What
サーリ
eyes?
ャは呪術師のミラージュなの。ちょっと変わってるけど、魔法を使わせたら誰にも負けないんだから。
キリアさんのミラージュだっけ？
ええ。
You know, this probably would have been a better time to reveal what Kiria's Mirage is, and not that long an involved discussion at the beginning.
俺の顔に何か？
時々キリアがあなたの話をしてくるから少し気になっただけ。
キリアさんが？
期待しているわ。キリアを助けてあげて。あの子はたまに危なっかしいから。
俺がキリアさんに助けられることならあるだろうけど、逆はあるのかな？
She's a veteran after all.
頼んだから。
あ、
サーリャがあんなに話すなんて珍しいんだよ、お兄ちゃん。普段はすごく無口なんだから。
そうなんだ。
うん、きっとサーリャもいつきお兄ちゃんに興味津々なんだと思う。これからも時々話しに来てあげてね。
So, Kaja is now hanging out in the Mirage Palace over here.
ちょっといい？
Said that already, thank you. But I noticed at the end of the boss battle against Aversa,
集まるミラクルステージ、ブルームパレスへようこそ。新しいカルネージが作り、
we actually got grade 2?
新しいレディアントス
I'll have to
パフォーマが
check in on this actually, but yeah, Deathbringer uses 2-star prestige, which we got from the boss. So it's actually tempting to end intermission early because it'll give us a new dungeon where we can start earning 2-star prestige en masse. But we have Tuma's special rank up to get through
それ
first.
じゃユニティするよ。
You see this animation so often. It just gets so tempting to just plus and skip through the whole thing immediately. But to be fair, we only just got curious, so we might as well show off what one of her fusions looks like.
クロム、俺に力を貸してくれ。
今作ったカロネージ。
And what's keeping us from fusing new things for her? Ooh, we're apparently missing a material here. Although I guess this gives us a nice view at what her elements are like. She is weak to sword, but she doesn't have any weapon resistances, as expected of a mage. And similar to all the mage mirages we've been fighting against, almost always resistant to ice, but always weak to lightning. So that's going to be her weakness of choice.
次はこれでいいか。それじゃユニティ行くよ。
やったぜ。さすがだ。
Okay, out of everything here, we can get everything here. Once per battle, she can survive a lethal magical attack. Increases items or heal item or skill healing. Increases the maximum EP. Detect hidden traps in dungeons. I'm concerned that's going to start becoming a thing
それ
soon.
じゃユニティするよ。行くよ。レディアントユニティ。僧侶
キリア。
Quick, pose off. She probably has hands in there somewhere. We just never get to see them.
やった。どうも。
And now we can just skip through the rest of them.
それじゃ
ふふふ。大成功。
We have extra EP.
これでいい。それじゃ
やった。どうも。
And once
そ
more.
れじゃ
Pretty handy, honestly.
ふふふ。大成功。
I believe that the reason that eventually we're going to get version for Kyria that lets her survive physical blows, similarly, it's just that it's going to be a bit further before we get our hands on it. And it's going to be like that for everyone.
次は
I believe that's everything, Tiki, so yeah. And that's half of an episode spent on little details. Kind of a letdown, really. But fortunately, I don't remember this laptop.
ありがとう。
Itsuki, thank you for everything. For saving me and supporting Tsubasa.
やるわ。
From now on, I'll be supporting everyone in the office too. So let's do this together.
ところで
By the way, Miss Maiko asked me to find you a personal laptop. It's on the table over there. Feel free to use it. I don't remember this from the original, so I guess this is a new thing? If I could find where they put my... over here. A laptop containing data on everyone. You can view the various trigger conditions for artists' side stories. Alright. We have to get further to begin Tsubasa's side story. Okay, so yeah. Kiria needs to fight and battle a lot more. And Tumas is available, which we knew because we looked at the... That's what opened up the episode, didn't it? A jewelry store with a famous star-shaped mascot. Suddenly I get it. It's Dekabia. Okie dokie. Come on, Tuma, let's bond.
Anda.
Oh. Sorry, I was just looking. I didn't just mistake you for someone else, honest. Let's go watch the Riga show. I've been wanting you to see it too. Recommend level. We're 15. We're more than capable of handling this. That's the spirit. Alright, let's head there right away. It's going to be at the Tobu department store at Ikebukuro. Tobo rooftop unlocked on the Tokyo Access map. And rather than bring me along, he's just going to go himself and expect me to follow. I'm at Tobu department store in Ikebukuro. What a mouthful of a name of a place. You better come. Okie doke. Welcome to Tobu department store. As far as I know, you can't actually buy anything here. Or at least remember, kids that gather here are all getting the courage to stand tall on their own by watching these hero shows. Cheesy, but charming.
Oh, Itsuki! そろそろショーの時間だぜ。早くライガに会いに行こう。今更だけど、ライガって何？なんだけ話したのに覚えてねえのかよ。ヒーローだよ、ヒーロ
ー。It's very reminiscent of not understanding what Kiria is when talking to Tsubasa. Just gets you yelled at by your friends to admit your ignorance.
俺が愛してやまない特撮ヒーロー。ああ。今度ライガのオーディションがあるんだ。ショーじゃなくてテレビの方の。だからこれ見て気分を上げておきたいんだ。気合入ってるな。当たり前だろ。俺がこの世界に入ったのはヒーローになるためだからな。稲妻の力まとい正義の牙が悪のバルハラ製薬の野望を打ち砕く。その名も
Show started. Better take our seats.
あ、始まるみたいだ。
Itsuki doesn't care at all. He's unmoving.
稲妻の力まといし正義の牙が悪のバルハラ製薬の野望を打ち砕く。その名もマスカレイダーライガー。
Valhalla Pharmaceuticals, though. That is... I apparently didn't grow up with enough Power Rangers to really understand this sort of stuff, but were they... Did they ever target specifically chemical companies?
ライトニングシステムコンディショングリーンブーストアップ食らえライガーラース。みんなの応援のおかげでゲノム怪人を倒せたぞ。ありがとう。 やっぱりライガはかっこいいな。そうもだろ、いつき。
It was, yeah. I don't think. Honestly, Tomb is great. I'll give him this.
かっこよかったよ。お前が夢中になるだけはあるな。
だろ来てよかっただろ。
Hey, look, there's even a poster for it up in the background right behind him.
こうな、マスカレイダー、ライガってな。
And of course, just like everything else in my life, I'm more focused on the background than maintaining eye contact with someone I'm speaking to.
邪魔なんですけど。ばっかじゃないの。いい年こいてさ。
I guess? At least by Japan standards, but you can't be sure whether they haven't tweaked up the ages in the localization.
なあ、で、お前誰だ。
別に誰でもいいだろ。こんな作り物にマジになってバカじゃないの。
It's the offer life that makes being an adult fun.
じゃあなんでお前はショー見に来たんだよ。お前だって好きなんじゃねえのかよ。
全然。こんなのただの暇つぶし。だいたいさ、うざいんだよね。友情とか正義とか勝利とかさ。そんなの全部話の中だけの作り物だって。ヒーローだってさ、いるわけないじゃん。あんたもいい加減大人になれば。
なあ、お前どうしてそんなやさぐれちゃってんの。よかったらお兄さんに話して。
別にいいだろ。あんたたちには関係ないし。それじゃ。
Tumblr Jr. right there.
だったら今度テレビ見てくれよ。俺新ヒーローとして登場するからよ。
どうでもいい。
Tuma, please stop writing checks you can't fulfill. I mean, of course it's not okay, so let's get some character development. Why the lie?
どうしてあんな嘘を。まだオーディション受かったわけじゃないだろ。
あいつの寂しそうな顔見てたらなんだか放っておけなくてさ。子供たちを笑顔にする、それがヒーローってやつだろ。とはいええらいことを口走ってしまった。
I mean, not out of character, but still, I'm surprised I let you.
だったらオーディションなんとしても受からないとだな。
ああ、何が何でも押し通るぜ。そこで一つ頼みがあるんだ。修行に付き合ってくれないか。まだまだアクションのキレに不安があるんだ。オーディションまでに仕上げておきたい。
So yeah, just about every side quest is going to tie back into Idolus spheres, hence the level recommendation. You're going to have to expect to fight some sort of enemies, or sometimes even a special boss. Oh boy, Kiria is going to have a special boss indeed.
しょうがない。トーマを嘘つきにはできないし。
恩に着るぜ、いつき。それじゃあ修行のプラン考えておくぜ。
Hello. About my training plan, I'm thinking we should hit the Idolus sphere in Daitama. Remember those monsters called blobs? I feel like my action skills will get better if I fight a ton of those. So you want to go beat up the boss from Zone 1 a whole bunch of times? Feel like? My goal is to defeat 5 of them. Come on, don't sweat the details. What's important is how we approach this. Daitama. Right, this place. I actually did want to swing by this place too because I keep seeing something in the background and not doing anything about it. This guy again. This photo booth is rather cutesy. Apparently, Itsuki doesn't want to talk to him. Have we met, kid? You look familiar, but for some reason my memory's kind of fuzzy. I've been working too hard. So, he wasn't that bad a guy. Just possessed by mirages, same as your Ayaha. And that's kind of a weird and slightly unfortunate thing, for as much as Ayaha is built up to be a major motivation for Tsubasa.
よっしゃ、それじゃ早速始めますか。俺には今一つわからん。お前がヒーローという肩書きに固執する理由が。英雄というのは行為の結果としてあるものだ。それを目指すというのは。見てろって。俺が教えてやっからよ。熱いヒーロー魂ってやつをな。
We've basically got our red and green cavaliers in one character here.
まあ、お前が修練を積みたいというなら反対する理由はない。おう、行くぜ、カイン。
Tiki. Big brother, you're training with Tuma? He asked me to keep track of whenever he defeats a blob. I'll let you know through the topic, but Tuma wants to train his heroism by beating at least 5. I wonder if he'll be okay. Big brother, please back Tuma up so he doesn't do anything reckless. I don't think we can stop him from being reckless. But we can at least keep him from getting one shot by... I mean, look at these enemies.
行くわよ、サーダ。カルネージフォーム。どんどん盛り上がっていくわよ。
戦闘開始だ、クロム。
了解だ。
This type of side story requires a specific cast member to defeat a set number of certain enemy type to progress. In addition to defeating them directly, any enemies defeated by a session in which the cast member participates also counts. So yeah, he has to either directly kill them or start the session or participate in the session.
いけるわ。
走れ、ナイコー。よし、倒したぞ。衝撃一服やら。
繋いであげる。
It is kind of cool how her weapon is practically a casting rod, but also a microphone. Alright. Well, for a start, we now have Ice Slash, so Itsuki can now combo off of one of Kirya's skills, which is exceptionally important.
キリアだけにやったわね。
Sure, we can have a better boo-boo. But hang on. Topic, what do you say? There, see, we killed two in a single session, so both of them counted for Tuma.
やった。やれるのか、俺に。
つなぎなさい。
とどろけ。決まった。衝撃一気リアさん。
The question is, does that count for him or not, actually? Maybe I should have gone after the caster instead. Yes, that did count. 2 more to go. You're all looking really cool. What was the final thought that I had a while back and didn't get to say? Right, eventually Itsuki's going to get a passive that allows him to get By selecting change during battle, you can swap a cast member currently fighting alongside Itsuki with a cast member in the subcast. Make use of this when you can't attack an enemy's weakness or when a cast member's health is dangerously low, to strategically fight your battles. Alright then, so...
それいけそうね。
ライブスタート。いつきお願い。俺たちの勝ちだ。
俺の活躍最高だったろ。
And what was my final point? I keep getting distracted. It thought, right, Itsuki will eventually get a Radiant skill that gives out more experience and weapon training to people in the cast, so it will get a lot easier to keep everyone at similar levels.
ああ、なんかつかめた気がする。キレのあるアクションとは素早い足運び、テンポ、呼吸、そして思い切りだ。
Not quite as dramatic as it was with Tsubasa, but oh well. I guess the laptop must have been in the Wii U version then. I don't know, it just feels like it wasn't a thing, but I guess it was a thing. I can't tell off the top of my head. I'd have to boot up my Wii U to check her again. We have the mind of a hero.
この輝きはこれでバッチリだぜ。サンキューな、いつき、カイ。
Kiki, Tuma got his performer. Really? Good job. Thanks, Tiki. And let's perform a Radiant Unity. Once you come to the Bloom Palace, we can start right away. I have to wonder if it's actually possible to have, like, there must be different dialogue for each time you defeat a single target, but with how weak the enemies are, it'd be really obscure to see it unless you went out of your way to undergear yourself. Anyway, Tsubasa, you can help us by reporting. I'm going to do a quick sweeper across the city off Tsubasa, what do you want? Whenever I make eye contact with Miss Maiko lately, she does this creepy laugh like... It's kind of freaking me out, to BH. Feels like she's hiding something. Do you know anything about it? I can understand being scared of Maiko. Alright, looks like we're going to get to see another Radiant Unity skill. Episode is dragging on a bit, but... Door of Rampage, we can at least show the rest of this side quest. Maybe get... Well, what if I wanted to do it again, Tiki?
これでいいかな？それじゃあユニティするよ。行くよ。レディアントユニティ。
カイ、トーマ、行くぜ。
Dramatic Fiery Rufus.
これからも俺は突っ走るぜ。
New Radiant skill Door of Rampage has been realized. I should have looked at what it does before I fused it.
いよいよ選考会だな。
ああ、緊張してきた。
これに受かれば晴れてお前はヒーローとしてテレビとやらに出られるわけだ。
おう、見てろよ。 お前にヒーロー魂ってやつを教えてやんよ。
まあ楽しみにしてるぞ。修行の成果存分に示してこいトーマ。
ああ、応援よろしくな。
見切った。
何？俺の猛牛爆心をかわしただと？
ライトニングシステムコンディショングリーンフルブーストうなれライガーキック。
ちょっと、いや。
なかなか華々しかったな。主に散り際が。
な、すげえだろ、かっこいいだろ。わかるかな、分かってくれるかな。ライガーキック食らった時ののけぞり。もし全日本のけぞり選手権があったらベスト4には残れそうなこの見事なのけぞり。
顔出ちゃってたけどね。
番組のオーディションは落ちちゃったし、代わりに決まったのがヒーロー賞。それも怪人役だったとはな。
I mean, everyone has to start somewhere.
でも今回の怪人役監督の紹介だったんだろ。経験積んでこいって。そんなに捨てたものじゃないと思うけど。
だがしかしだ。
It's about the kid, isn't it?
あの子のこと。
そりゃもうさ、今度あの子に会ったら誠心誠意謝るしかないよな。
思うようにいかないのが人生ってやつだ。これを糧に鍛錬あるのみだな。
そうだよな、そうだぜ。俺のヒーロー伝説はこれから始まるんだ。
その意気だトーマ。そしていつの日か俺に本当のヒーロー魂を見せてくれ。
ああ。
Side story completed. About 10 minutes overtime, but still. And everyone gets experience for it, which is nice. Tuma Akagi has grown as an entertainer and become in the kaiju suit. And he has an ad-lib performance of Raging Stampede. Ad-lib performances may activate at random when a cast member who has learned an ad-lib performance uses a skill. When activated, the skill will change into a performance which have greatly enhanced strength and effects. So, at random, if we just open the menu for it now, can we see this in right, Door of Rampage. That isn't what I wanted, but I believe that it kicks in whenever he uses a lance attack. He'll just slap on that monster costume and absolutely flatten everything in his way. They're quite useful things to have. Either way, until next time guys, take care, I'll see you all around. Got to Sidequest for Tiki after all.